Consistent Rumor presents Chocolate Yoddah Live.
Hi folks, Chocolate Yoddah here, spelled Y-O-D-D-A-H because film studios are litigious. And welcome to another installment of Chocolate Yoddah Live. Today is Wednesday, July 5th, 2023. And what's on my mind today? And of course, there's a lot of things, quite frankly. And, one of the things I could talk about is the continuing saga and Greek tragedy that is the life of Donnie Dump. Ever since he ended his time squatting in the White House, man, oh man, has that guy been in trouble. And it is quite amazing that the very man in 2016 who said it invalidates your candidacy to be under indictment is now under 2 and getting ready to be under 3 and possibly 4 and 5. And still going strong. That's pretty fascinating. But no. I'm not going to talk about that. It would be fun, but hey. I'll save that for another day. Maybe Friday. I'll wrap up the week. Because by then, more horrendous things will have come to light. So, because it is a daily occurrence. It's pretty wild. But anyway, today, what's on my mind is the idea of the prevailing wisdom that I see everywhere, that somehow love hurts you. I mean, it really is everywhere. Talk about, a consistent message that has been brought to you in song lyrics, in film scripts, plays, books, like anything you can name, poems, of course, like everywhere. There's people saying love hurts. I think it was Jay Giles who sang "Love Stinks." And it's so dramatic and it's so powerful because it's a consistent message. But I forget who pointed it out, but there was a psychologist somewhere along the line that said even if 1 billion people believe something, that doesn't mean it's true, right? I'm looking at you, religion, wink, wink. But in this case, even if everyone on earth believes that love can hurt you, it doesn't mean that that is true. And I think it's easy to prove that it's just not a true statement. When anyone says love hurt me, and here's an example, they actually never give an example of love hurting them. And you might be thinking, Chocolate Yoddah, you fat bloated idiot, what are you talking about? I've been hurt so many times by love. No, you haven't. Think about it. Think about the times that you've been hurt. And you think, you can, I'll allow you right now to think, okay, here are the 10, 15, 20 times love has hurt me. I mean, it seems an inexhaustible supply of examples that solidify the idea that love can hurt you. How is it possible that you're saying love can't hurt you? Okay. Take a few seconds right now. Think of the time that you think love hurt you, even the worst time love hurt you. Here's what I can guess the examples that you're going to give me. You're going to give me an example of someone who betrayed you. A significant other, say, who either lied to you or cheated on you or lied to you about cheating, right? They cheated on you. Or unrequited love, that beautiful old-timey way of saying that you love someone who doesn't love you. Ah, So sad, right? So you've got those examples. What else? You love someone who died. And I'm not making fun of you at all, but I mean, obviously that happens. You love someone and they die. What other example can you think of? Let's see. So there's deception, there's unrequited love. Of course, a relationship ending, whether you ended it or they ended it, it's a relationship that needed to die and needed to end. So it was ended, and that hurt. So any example, and if you have more examples, you'll be able to give them to me on Wisdom when I'm done talking. If anyone wants to jump on, I'll be glad to discuss this with you. But any example that you give me, I can easily point to the fact that it was never love that hurt you in that scenario. As a matter of fact, I believe that it's impossible for love to hurt you. By the very nature of what love is. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Great lyrics, actually, right? But love by its very nature. I mean, here's how I think of love. This is what I think love is, right? I think that next to hydrogen, it is the most available thing in the universe. Most abundant, most ubiquitous. You don't have to teach an infant what love is. Infants eventually find love, just like you don't have to teach infants to love music. It's in our DNA, right? It's in the ether. People simply love, and love, like hydrogen, inexhaustibly abundant. Think of all the things that you say you love. Like, I love so-and-so. I love my children. I love my family. I love my sports team. I love my city. I love steak. I love Fruit Loops. I love whatever. I mean, it's just endless. Oh, I love this artist. I love this music. Oh, I love that film. There are so many things, and it seems like a virtually endless number of things that you can assign love to. That you can easily and casually say, I love this. And the thing of it is like, love is the opposite of diamonds. Diamonds are considered valuable because they're rare. Love may not be considered as valuable. Love might actually be cheap because it's everywhere. But it is really, at the end of the day, the greatest feeling that you can have about anything. It's a beautiful feeling. When I think about my friends, I get choked up because of all the love that floods into me while I'm thinking about these beautiful people that support me at every turn. When I think about my son, same thing. If I want to cry all day long, I could just think about my son all day long and just cry and cry and cry because I love him so much. And by the way, no one should ever be impressed by someone that says, I love my child. Of course you love your child, dummy. It's not impressive. I'm more impressed if you say, I like and respect my child. But that's a story for another time, right? But, it's everywhere. It really is everywhere, and it's a beautiful feeling. So my question to you is, how can this abundant, inexhaustible resource that is the most beautiful feeling you can have hurt you? Because again, let's go back to the examples that people have given me for why they believe love hurts them or love has hurt them. My significant other cheated on me. Okay, that's not love hurting you. That's betrayal hurting you. Well, so-and-so lied to me. Okay, same thing. The erosion of trust is what hurt you in that situation, not love. So-and-so died. Grief is what's hurting you in that situation. Is your grief fueled by how much you love them? Yes, but that's not love hurting you. That is the loss of the object of your love. and the attendant grief that you feel about that loss, that's what's hurting you. And again, I'm a talking monkey. I don't think this is like genius level stuff that I'm sharing with you. I think it's so obvious. But you know, when it's in the ether, when people just say something over and over again, we tend to just believe that it's true. And it ain't necessarily so. Just because a lot of people say it, just because literally everyone has said it before today, doesn't mean it's true. You can repeat a lie over and over again very confidently and be committed to that lie. It doesn't make it any more true. It's still a lie. I was a liar until I was 23 years old. I was never caught in a lie because I said my lies with extreme confidence. I had a teacher once get 2 inches from my face and say, "Look in my eyes and say that again." And I did, because I was a sociopath and it was easy. But it's true. It's true. So your strong belief about something can't change a fact. Okay? Sorry. I know that's how people operate. Well, I feel this to my core. So what? It doesn't mean it's right. It doesn't mean it's true. So that's my idea, is that no matter what I've ever heard, and I've heard at this point thousands of stories of what people claim is love hurting them, and it's simply never been the truth. Oh, Lindsay May wants to get on in wisdom. That's cool. I'm finishing up in just a moment, and I'll be able to talk to you, Lindsay May. So, yeah. So, you know, this doesn't have to be any more complicated than I've already made it. You know, if you want to send me more ideas about this or talk to me about it, please. This video is on YouTube. All right. So you can comment. Try to convince me that love has hurt you. You won't be able to. I guarantee you. Okay. But I'll take on all challengers. I don't mind. Right. You know, and ultimately, everything I mentioned is just about your agenda. I'll talk about agenda in a deeper way another time, but really, when your agenda is not met, that's when you get upset. You know, and of course, when we're talking about love, especially in the realm of a significant other, sometimes your agenda is not met. But bottom line is, no matter how you slice it, to this talking monkey's brain, there is no way that love can hurt you. So I'll end the YouTube portion of this right now, and I'm going to start speaking to Lindsay May on the Wisdom app. So hang in there, Lindsay May, as I close out YouTube. Everybody, peace, love, and granola. I'll talk to you soon.